Amazing audience, we are live again. We are currently in Mimi. Tell me where.
This is Toronto Buttonfield Municipal Airport.
Wonderful. And we're live with Mimi Lee. We had a conversation in December 2016. It was amazing. We spoke after that conversation, right? For a bit. Yes. Please do tell us what's the latest. What are you doing now? And where people can connect with what you do, please.
What am I doing now? I'm still doing the same thing.
Oh, tell us more. Tell us more.
Well, you can say it's boring, okay? But no, it's not boring because I meet new clients all the time and everybody's story is different. Everybody's situation is different. Even though I might still use a very similar solutions and strategies, but it applies into different lives differently.
And this is via financial advisory, right?
Yes, that's right. So basically, I help people get out of debt, repair their credit, and save money. Most importantly, build wealth. Oh,
love it. Where can people find out more within this area as well as online?
Well, I have a website, truefinancial.ca, TRU, there's no E, financial.ca, and I have a blog on my website.
Right.
So, like when you look at the blog, basically all the posts based on questions from my clients, or if there's like something goes on out there, like current affairs, then tax related or financially related, then I'll write a post.
That's good. That's good. And you are located really close to the airport.
I am in the airport.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. So, okay. Tell me, what do clients specifically always talk about when they're working with you? What's the one thing they love working with you for?
One thing they love work with me is my creativity on how do I apply the solutions on their situations, right? Of course, everybody's situation is very different. Majority of the time, I help people save tax. That's probably one of the major thing, and it's a big thing because Canada is really tax us very heavily. So we have to come up with different ways to route your money under different areas to try to lower your tax bill. And of course, because our interest rate is so low right now, so people rack up debts. So the other main thing would be get out of debt. And when you're in debt, then very easily you get bad credit. So repair your credit comes right after. Right?
Oh, that's good. That's good. Where did the inspiration come to enter into the financial aspect of helping individuals?
The inspiration is actually my own experience, because in between the time I switched career and I had been out of job for some time, so I have no income, and then I hurt my back. So I was living on credit for a good few months, and then I was like going, first of all, you can't have no coverage, because when you don't have coverage, you are basically on the ground, and you have nowhere to hide when shit happens, right? And then because I was on credit, living on credit, so it was really, really hard.
Stressful, I would imagine.
Exactly, extremely stressful. So then I know how important people really have to save for rainy days. And then, of course, when you're in debt, bad credit comes along, how important you have to fix your credit to be able to get onto your life along the way.
So you feel the pain of the individual that's coming your way.
That's
so
right.
You're able to help from a place of I've been there. Yeah? Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, that covers definitely that struggle that inspired this, right? My segment that I love is your own unique real shoes, right? I do see your shoes.
What about that?
They look as though they've done some steps, right?
Of course understand.
So tell us, like, what is one struggle you've had in the last year of your life?
One struggle. Does it have to be business related?
It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
I think, no, actually, put it that way. You can't really say it's a struggle. I think it's an ongoing thing everybody has to learn. It's really people's relationship, how to communicate with people, right?
Yeah.
Like, because everybody's so different, and I'm just myself, but there's all kinds of different people. How do I relate myself to other people, and how do I make sure that I actually listen to others when we communicate, right?
Yeah. So how have you gotten around that struggle? Or what do you employ to get around that struggle?
I guess I've been trying very hard not to talk as much, because I have been a very talkative person even when I was like really young.
Yeah.
Like, we used to have comments from teachers, right, on your report cards.
Yes.
And it's always talkative. When I was in kindergarten, like primary school.
Me too.
Yeah, so it's always talkative, right?
Yeah.
So I learned to not talk as much.
Yeah.
In my line of business, I already have to listen. So listening is really not as big of a problem, but how to actually talk less so that I can listen more is the key.
Yeah. How does working with people affect your model of working with your finances? Has it improved it from the time before? I mean, like, you're interacting with individuals, and sometimes what we see is like the painter house is never painted, the mason house is never mortared, right? How does it work with you?
It's funny you say that, because it's true. Like, when we are working in our line of business, we tend to neglect our own stuff.
Yeah.
That happens from time to time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, because as I keep working, I get income, so that should be fine in a way. But at the same time, what happens is, because I don't tend to risk my clients' money, so I myself, my own investments are very risky. So I try things that I would not try on my clients.
Yeah.
So I tend to lose money myself.
Yeah.
And
But then you're a real living example of what to do or not do.
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's right.
Yeah,
because like, I would not try something new or something that I don't know
on your
my client's money.
Yeah.
I can only try it on myself.
Well, that feels good. Yeah.
So that's usually what happens.
Yeah. When you heard that this guy from the Caribbean that you spoke to a year and a half ago was coming to meet you, what did you think?
Oh, I was overly excited. Because I enjoyed our conversation.
Yeah, it was definitely a great conversation.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it as well. And what happened today was great as well, that you came to Starbucks, we met there, we got in a conversation as well with Amanda, right?
Yeah.
And now we're here and we get to have another conversation. So that in itself is great, right?
Yes.
So what are you most excited about right now?
What am I most excited about right now? You mean in my life or today?
Yeah, two answers. What are you most excited about today?
Seeing you guys.
What are you most excited about life?
About life, I would say I'm relatively still young. I still have a lot to explore, and you just don't know what lies in front.
Yeah. Do you have any regrets?
Any regrets? I can't say it's a regret, but I would wonder if I didn't do certain things, how my life will turn out. That's what I have always been thinking.
Reflecting. You've reflected. Yeah. But that doesn't come with damnation, does it? It comes with, all right, this is what it was. And is that how it works? Or does it, are you like, I shouldn't have done that way? And
No. It's not really a regret. But I would just wonder, like, if we have parallel things going on. Right?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
if I go that way, how would that turn out? That's just, like a questionable thing that you will never know the answer, right?
Yeah.
Because you can never go back.
Yeah.
You
Well, unless you get
go back.
onto my time machine, right?
You remember Doraemon that we were talking about? He has a time machine.
Who is that?
The cartoon character?
From the song?
Yes.
He has a time machine.
He has a time machine.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can check that out.
And actually, he was supposed to be a future, what do you call it? Robocat.
Okay.
So he came back from the future
Yeah.
to help his inventor.
I remember when you said that, and we talked about how your memory means
Yeah.
in terms of you being the person that has been in something and you came back to help other people.
Yeah. So he rescued his inventor when he was younger.
Yeah.
And you were saying that I'm a rescuer right now. Yeah.
Do you enjoy that?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. It's actually a huge satisfaction when my clients are telling me either, oh, we did it, or like they discover something that they never knew they could do.
Yeah, that's great. It seems as though you're excited about this. It seems as though people love your energy in terms of the joy you bring from a financial perspective, right? Because sometimes it could be boring, as you said at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
You say financial, people say,
Yes.
But I do appreciate what you've done by making this possible with the amazing views, right?
Yes.
And as well, the amazing you. This has been an amazing conversation. In
Thank
closing, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
I guess for you guys travel, make sure to get travel insurance.
There we go.
And you can come to me to get it.
There we go. Check out Mimi Lee, MIMILEE. Mimi, thank you for being on What Is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you.
Cut. Boom.